Hello and welcome to the 1518 Road to Glory career mode. I'm your host Liam Lyons, and if you didn't notice, I've chosen to do this career mode with Forest Green Rovers. So first I'm just selecting my manager. I used the face that comes up in a minute last year when I did a Cheltenham career mode, because obviously Forest Green weren't in it yet. To give a bit of context, I chose Forest Green Rovers because they're my local team, because I live near the area. And I didn't choose them sooner because at the time when they first got promoted, they had their faces scanned. And we thought they were going to have them, completely done like the top clubs in Europe have and, around the world. But it turns out that it's only the photos, even though they used the three from sources that I know of. They haven't heard anything from the club and EA, and so I thought, I'm not going to wait any longer. Transfer season's just ended. Let's get right into it. So I think so far you notice that the objectives are pretty simple. They weren't too complicated. They're all quite relaxed. And here I'm deciding to bring back some old players. I don't go through it too much because it's a bit boring, but I'm going to bring players like Elliot Freer back, Guthrie back, Curtis Guthrie, try and bring Woolery later on down the line, and sort of like make a old school Forest Green team within the new setup. At the moment I'm just doing a pre-season tournament, so this is the formation I chose, a more narrow 4-3-3 with a left forward and right forward, just to see how it mixes. And I think I chose to use, did I use Grub in the end? I'm not actually sure now. Yeah, no I didn't, so yeah. I thought it would utilise the, using Reed as a forward and Marsh Brown at their best possible sort of positions. But we'll see how that goes. I thought about recording my voice whilst playing the game, because if you haven't noticed already that I'm not, this is a sort of after recording, and I think it's just because it was easier this way at the time, just because of extra sounds and noises and distractions, and this means I can keep it nice and tidy and compact. But I might do some live Twitch streams or something if people call for it, people want it, but we'll try and keep these short YouTube videos for now.
Hi there everybody, welcome to this pre-season tournament, the European Continental Shield. This is the group stage, the first round of matches.
Yeah, it might take a little bit of time for these players to find their tempo, but not too long I don't think.
It was a slightly different colour, I'm not sure why. I think it's just because it's the sun, but it seems a really pale colour about that one.
It's a wonderful chance. Well, sometimes these opportunities can come too
This is
early.
one of the reasons why I think I might change seed. I'm playing at world class currently, but with shots like that, I know they're bad players, but if that's professional, like last year, if that was...
Here's the shot. Well, that was so close to going inside the post, but it's just
whatever the next one is from world class.
Yeah, I think
Usually last year world class put that in straight away, whereas this year world class seems to be a little not so, doesn't seem to be so tough, so punishing. So we'll see.
And the ball's gone out for a corner.
This Brown shot was a bit of a poor one. I thought it was
very
a lot closer at the time.
Good effort earlier, wasn't it? Got it! Now the shot! Well, that is from the realms of footballing miracles. It's a brilliant clearance from the line.
He is a defender and out and
I'm really excited to use Reece Brown on this game. He's the best player.
Got to do better than that, really, to beat the keeper.
He's the best Forest Green rated player on the game. So he's the one that feels most free to play with. When you're playing it, especially with the bronze team, it's really strict. This I was not happy with. This, I couldn't believe that he'd given this as a penalty.
No extra
He
punishment
didn't even touch him. Thank God it's not an important game. I was just like, if this was more important, I would have just been raging. Look at this, look at it. There's nothing in it. There's absolutely nothing in it. That was a bit of a strange one. And of course he puts it away through the computer. Right down the middle, obviously. Because they always go down the middle. Watching Crawford.
Put away from the spot in
is.
style.
Yeah, the way he walked up to it, you could just see he was going to score. So confident.
But it seemed like I was going to end the half pretty poorly.
Return pass.
We started to get a few moves
See what he was
together.
trying to do, opening up his body,
oh, no,
place it, but he's placed it wide, sadly for him.
That was
Osborne.
Traore. I didn't realise I played Traore.
The official has indicated 3.
He's
Surely
been missing
the
out on Forest Green in real life in
equaliser.
recent
Nowhere
weeks.
near.
And then I had another
he's
chance like this. And I, was
miscued
like,
that one.
I thought
Miscued
Deutsch
it
would have
badly.
like, more whip across the box, across the goal, but it just went straight. So that was a bit disappointing.
Isaiah Osborne.
And then, but luckily, no whistle.
Good movement forward
And then
here.
this is lovely. That turn,
Pull it
that
back
was a
here
lovely
to
touch
set up a
and
chance.
nice
A very good goal from a very good team.
Get in.
Been surprising that they have been behind, but here they are level again.
Keanu
And they're
Mark
rushing
Brown,
to get the
the
game
real
restarted because they
green
believe they
devil.
can go on and get the victory. Well, they're
He's not
Well,
in and
they're
out. He's,
creating
if you don't
chances
know,
for fun out
in
there.
terms of the
And
team,
the
he's
opposition's really got
a
to
bit of
tighten
a
up.
troublemaker. He can be a spark for the team, but he can also be a bit of a liability. And Mark Cooper is sort of being quite honest in his assessment that he can be a better player than he is, but he's not going to waste time putting him in if he doesn't feel like he's worth the team, which is fair enough. But at times Forest Green lacks so much creativity. It's just get someone in there, even if they are a bit of a liability.
Start of the second
hopefully
half.
you're enjoying this second half.
In the group stage.
I'm not quite sure
Well, it was
whether I'll
entertaining.
change up
Brown.
certain aspects of this as we go. Sort of an experiment. And please,
Marsh
always let me know in
Good
the comments.
stretch by the goalkeeper.
Ooh,
Pushed that
Marsh
away
Brown
from
there.
danger. Well, here's a
Coming
chance
close.
to get their noses in
He's
front from
definitely
the
got the
corner.
best long shot I think, of
Goalkeeper
the team.
rising to the occasion, literally.
Yeah, this is a good keeper, and he wouldn't be expecting to get
That's
beaten from there.
Well, here comes the corner. It's a corner that's been wasted, really. Stopped at the near post. Likes to come into this area. They'll want him further up front, though, as the game develops, I'm sure.
There we go. I moved him tonight half time to the wing.
And shoots! Back off the post.
Off the post to see what he was like on the wings. Because he's set as a left wing, but usually he plays in centre
Find some
mid.
space here on the flanks.
Then, as you can see there,
It's
that
a good cross.
control. And then here, I was getting a bit annoyed with Reed, and so you can see straight away, I was like, I'm getting him out. You can get out of my team right now. So I think I was only going to change him, but then I thought, well, it's a pre-season friendly, so I'm just going to change everyone. And I mean everyone. So Russell comes in for Collins. Bradley Collins on loan from
It's cleared out
Chelsea.
of play. It'll be a corner. And the manager, Alan, is making this change here. Substitution will take place.
Well, he scored what might be a really important equalising goal. Might his team get a winner now?
In goes the corner. All peters out rather for them.
Easily cleared.
Keeper able to stop that one.
Let's have a look.
Into the attacking third.
Oh yeah, so you can see I'm struggling so much because Grubb picks up
Saved it.
on this is a different one.
And it's out
Nice shot.
for a corner. Swung in from the
This is
corner.
it.
And it's a goal here.
Oh yes.
Well, he's only been on the pitch
Out
a
of the
matter of
keeper's
minutes.
reach.
I'm not sure he's touched the ball before
Probably
this,
the
but
winner.
a vital touch
I'll
there
have
to
some of
score.
that.
Marvellous goal here.
Oh, really good
I'm
corner
not getting
that.
too emotional
Flighted
because
in
it's
and
only
just begging to be
pre-season.
attacked.
There isn't too much on it. There's no point getting too
Here's the
worried
goal
about it.
again.
And that's a lovely header.
And we restart the game. 2-1.
I don't think there are too many chances
I like the
left
look of this
to
attack.
extend the lead.
Finish it off. Hit in
I think
hard
this
and
one I
low.
was quite disappointed with.
That's going to
Does that
be
look at
a
that?
goal kick.
Hooray.
Losing
I
it in
think
the
he's on loan
defensive
from
third.
Rotherham, just come in the German
Good
transfer
vision.
window.
Played in the clear.
Shocking.
The equaliser here.
That was also, that was a lucky
many
one.
more
I think if that was
certainly not from
legendary,
that kind of distance.
I think I would have been
Almost
in
under the
trouble.
crossbar, and he's made a real mess
So,
of it.
I think I might have
The
to. I'm
manager
going to see how it
deciding
goes.
to
And I think maybe either midway through
Go
the
for
season,
it and
unless I
bring
start
on a
beating.
new player.
If it gets too easy and I'm
And
just
here they
bored,
are
then
on the attack.
I'll definitely step it up
Taking on the
to keep
defenders.
the interest. See that? That's the problem with having
Over the
these kind
bar
of
from the
things.
goalkeeper.
I was struggling to have
Well,
any
they've got a
pace
corner.
and any support,
They're
so I ended
still
up
on the
just going
front
back and
foot
forth
here.
and just shooting from
And
there.
another goal, and the game
Just to
will
see,
be theirs
just to
this
get
late
anything
on.
from it.
Goalkeeper rising to the occasion, literally.
Yeah, because it was sweetly struck, and you do have to
I think
pay
another
attention to
corner.
those.
Shots on
Yeah.
here.
Oh.
A bit of breathing space.
What a
Another
double
save.
save.
And now it's a
What
corner.
a double save. Jameson. What a joker. It's the end of the game, mate. Let it in. I think that's it. The 2-1 win.
And there's the final whistle.
Not quite as much possession as I think I wanted.
Really
Much
close,
control.
right up to the final whistle. They've got across the finishing line with
It
their
was
noses just in
a
front.
fairly
They'll
tight
be relieved about
performance.
that, because the opposition pushed them all the way.
Two
Cracking
goals.
contest.
Yeah, I think
Final thoughts on
pretty good test
one
run,
of the
few
better performances
formation
today, Alan.
changes.
Yeah, maybe the difference between the two sides. Really
Good,
solid,
good.
really good performance from him.
There we have it. First pre-season game, Forest Green 2, Hamilton 1. Now I think coming up, this is the first time I play career mode because I've literally been waiting all year for those faces which never came, and I was messing around and I was expecting the normal, let's have a look at transfers. Who do I want to reject? I didn't want to sell Russell originally, and I thought, well, actually maybe let's just have a look at this and negotiate possibly. So I think I do eventually get there. Hello, glad you made it. Let's take a seat. So, I'm going to decide what to do. Let's have a look. So this is a very interesting part of the game that I didn't realise. They've tried to expand it in a really... it's a really half-assed way, I think. It's obviously new and interesting, but... And then here, obviously it's so funny because my character looks at you like to say, fucking hurry up, this is getting really awkward. Because I'm not saying anything, and I'm just like, well, I'm just going to decide the number on the spot. Let's say 80 grand, yeah, let's fuck it. I'm sorry, but we're not willing to take less than 80 grand. He gives his reply. Shoots down to 56. It doesn't really take me long to decide. I'm sorry, there's no point going back and forth on this. Your revised offer for Russell still falls well too short of our expectation. We no longer wish to continue negotiations. Until next time, goodbye.